So welcome to class, pre-intermediate. They're all still working on their exercises, but while they're doing that, let's go over the rules for adjectives, comparatives and superlatives. Now this is a big list of rules. It's all the rules that I can think of, and we've come up with a few exceptions along the way. Rule number one, most adjectives of one syllable, we just add ER or EST. So some examples over here, dark, darker, the darkest, slow, slower, the slowest, new, newer, the newest, old, older, the oldest. So it's just about adding ER or the and then EST. And this is really important for the superlative. Now, as a little addition to this rule, if the adjective ends with E already, we just add R or ST, like nice, nicer, the nicest. It already ends with an E, so it's just very simple. It's the simplest rule. Rule number two, if the adjective ends with a consonant and Y, we take away the Y and we add IER. Or for the comparative, for the superlative, we remove the Y and add the and IEST. So words like pretty, prettier, the prettiest, ugly, uglier, the ugliest, things like that. The reason that I say a consonant and Y is because if something ends in a vowel and Y, we never change it. The problem was I couldn't find any adjectives that end in a vowel and Y, so sorry. Rule number three is the CVC rule. This is a rule I've added to this because it's a rule that we can look at for all things, nouns and verbs as well as adjectives. Basically, if the last three letters of any adjective are consonant, vowel, consonant, we always double the last letter and then we add ER. So we double the last letter and add the EST. I found a couple of exceptions, new and slow, but apart from those exceptions, there are a couple here that work very well. Thin, thinner, the thinnest, and down here somewhere, big, bigger, the biggest. Okay? So that's rule number three, and here are a couple of exceptions that don't work. Rule number four, any adjectives with two syllables or more, we keep the adjective exactly the same and we just add more, or we keep the adjective exactly the same and we add the most. Loads of examples here. Interesting, more interesting, the most interesting. Beautiful, more beautiful, the most beautiful. Difficult, more difficult, the most difficult. We found four exceptions to this rule. Simple, clever, quiet and gentle. These go back to rule number one. Simpler, the simplest. Clever, the cleverest. Quiet, the quietest. Gentle, gentler, the gentlest. Simple, simplest, the simplest. Clever, cleverer, the cleverest. Quiet, quieter, the quietest. And gentle, gentler, the gentlest. Rule number five, the strange ones. Good, better, the best. Bad, worse, the worst. I can't think of any others. And let's get ready and do our exercise.